Hey folks, it's Frith Guy here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. So what we got to do today is we've got the Windrock Mastery to do over here, and we've also got Muck-Ridden Cores to do, we've got the Muck-Blood Putrefiers to do, and then we've also got to go and get some Cleft Hooves as well. So we're going to go straight, actually, I said we're going to go straight into that. We are going to go straight into that, but before we go dashing off, we're going to have a quick bite to eat. It's very important to have bite to eat. We've got Talbot venison there. We've also got some cleft hoof meat kicking around somewhere, haven't we? Talbot venison, smoked Talbot venison right there. I thought we had, oh yeah, there we go, cleft hoof meat. We got a whole load of cleft hoof meat as well. So we've got a whole load of food, lots of food. And I'm just going to wander in here and I'm going to speak to the innkeeper just to see if she's got any food recipes for us. Maybe she's got something that we can learn from, or we can buy.
I hope you find something useful.
She does not. She does not have anything at all. There are other cooks around, so we could go and learn some more stuff, and we could learn some more cooking. But we're not going to be here that much longer, are we? We're not going to be here in Outland very much longer, so we may not actually need them at all. So we'll come out here and we will... Oh, no, wait. I need to just drink that last Dark Moon draft of precision as well. And I've got a gap there. What was there? What did I use up? I used up something. I've used something. I used something up. Well, I got our 15-pound mud snapper thing, so we'll put that in. We'll have to tidy this up. Before we go scooting off to Northrend, we'll have to tidy everything up here. There we go. Right, and we're away. We are off, waiting to do epic battle with Windrocks, which are actually over this way. And there is all of the Windrocks. There are actually quite a lot of ravenous Windrocks around here. I think that we're going to have our work cut out taking down this lot. So there's another one. He's coming in to get us. We've already got several of them on us now. I will get that one over there as soon as I can. Come on. Take you. Bring you into the folds. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to stay here and I'm just going to attack this lot because, quite frankly, I've got an awful lot of them attacking me. And it would be really, really foolish of me to go and try and get another one at this point. It would be really quite foolish to try and get... no, don't do that. Use the bubble by all means, but don't sort of run off and do something else with it. I'll put that one down, and then I'll get another flash of light, and another flash of light. Right. I've put the AoEs down on the ground. And I'm using the shields. And use the shield again. There we go. The Shield of the Righteous is pretty good. That does help us a lot. And do that again. Bring some more of them down there. Look at this. We've got 3 down. We've got 4 down. There's another one. There's 5. And this will make 6. So 6 down at once. I think this is an excellent start. Start. Haha. Start as you mean to go on. Right. So we've taken down 6 of these ravenous beasties. And then I'm going to just jump up here. I've already taken out the enraged crushers that we needed to do. We've got a cleft hoof bull there. There's another ravenous wind. I need those.
Need to get closer.
So take that one. And I've got a ravenous windrock over there.
I'm out of range.
So I'm going to attract his attention. And then I'm going to do that on the ground just to make sure that they all come in. Right, I want you. Put that down on the ground. And no, I don't want the Enraged Crusher. I want that Ravenous Windrock right there. So I'm just going to annoy it until it starts attacking me. And once again, we all know that is my specialty. There. Right. Let's start taking some of these down now. We actually start removing them, separating them from their life force. That is what we're doing. That's what we need to do. We need to separate these little beasties from their life force and hope that they agree with us in our pursuit of said separation. Well, even if they don't, we need to do it anyway. So yeah, I'm really sorry, but this is for your, well, I was going to say it's for your own good. It's really not for their own good, is it? Let's be honest. It's just because we're out trophy hunting, and yeah, there's no way that is for their own good. Our trophy hunting is not for their own good. I've got 3 more Ravenous Windrocks that I can grab here, which is actually quite perfect because I need 3. So I'll go and get you up there. I'll put that down on the ground like that. It'll take a little bit of damage, and then I will go up here and I'll summon that one in as well. And then 3 is no problem at all. I can take down 3. I can handle 3. This will be easy. This is a walk in the park compared to 6. I'm quite glad that we did find 6 altogether. The cleft tubes are a bit more of a nuisance because they're so big. They're spread out a little bit more. It makes life a little bit more difficult for us. I can't remember. I do think that it is 3 lots that we've got to go and get before we get the final quest. But honestly, I don't remember. It might not be 3 lots. It might just be 2 lots that we've got to get. In which case, you know, years ago, when you had to get 30 of each, it would have been 60 of each creature before you then started moving on to the elites. But I genuinely don't remember at the moment. Anyway, we also need to head down here, and we need to get muck-ridden cores. So we've got to kill these things down here, these elementals. They've gone... Basically, these elementals have gone bad, and they've been seriously corrupted. These should be pure water spirits, but they're not. These are not pure water spirits. They are not pure by any stretch of the imagination whatsoever. Nobody could accuse these things of being pure. So I'll take that one there. Actually, I was just thinking, well, I can interrupt them both, but I can't at the moment. I need to wait for my shield to regenerate. And that shield's not going to regenerate anytime soon, so we'll just do it like 72. We've reached level 72. I'm hoping that we don't get to level 73 before we go to Northrend, because otherwise we're going to sort of use up an awful lot of Northrend time, aren't we? Because there's a couple of places I'd like to go in Northrend. There's 1 core. We took down a few. Well, no, not a few. We took down 2 of them. And we got 1 core. There's 1 over there. I prefer to be in a place where I can take out several. I might actually be able to do it here, because there's 1 under there, which I only just noticed. Take you, and then you over there as well. You come in. Nice. Right, now I got all 3 of them here. Start working on these 3 together. Put that one down, get some AoEs down on the ground, and has just quickly dispatched this one here. I really love the shield because it interrupts as well. I don't know if it... Does it do a group interrupt? We'll find out in a minute. Go on. Cast your poison... Right. No, it doesn't. It does hit them all, but it only interrupts the first target. I honestly thought that it would interrupt all of them, but it doesn't. I really did, because it definitely interrupts the first one, so you do have a couple of interrupts available to use. We've got a Corium lockbox there. Any lockboxes I get, because I don't have a rogue, I mean, I do have blacksmithing, so I could use the blacksmithing on... Actually, that's on another character, it's not on this character, it doesn't really matter. You can make keys with blacksmithing so that you can unlock lockboxes. I'm not going to worry about doing that, though. Let's bring you back into the fold as well. Like that. But yeah, lockboxes, rogues open lockboxes for the most part. Your blacksmiths can do it, but it is mostly a rogue thing. So any lockboxes I get, I'll put them in a guild bank, and then anybody with a rogue, give them along, and they can open up said boxes, and they can keep the contents or put the contents in the bank, whatever they want to do with it. It's entirely up to them. The lockboxes are there, free to take. Normally what you get in the lockbox is a green. There occasionally you might get something more, but it's normally a green, I think maybe a bit of money as well. You're not going to get rich opening lockboxes, but you know, you do find some interesting things in them sometimes. I'm going to keep running, because I want to get that one over there who's running away from us. Go on, catch him. There we go. Right, so I got that one. And then I'm going to put that down on the ground, and then I'm going to get this guy here. Like that. I'm going to interrupt him, and then I start just sort of backing up a little bit. I'm going to use the shield now, and I'm also going to heal up a little bit. We're doing well. We're doing well. Slowly taking them all out. There. I'm going to back up a bit more. You've got to keep backing up because they slowly drift round. They constantly reposition themselves and they spread out around you, and then it becomes difficult to actually hit them all. So you do have to watch that when you're doing multiple combats. Can be a bit of a nuisance. Right, last one down. There. I've got only one. I've still got to get 2 more muck-ridden cores yet. Okay, there's a little bit of ore down there, okay, a bit of fell iron. I got 1 respawn over there. I'll leave that one. Let's head up this way, see if we can get another gang of them. Ah, here's a gang. Here's a gang. The get-along gangs. Do you remember the get-along? I can't remember where I heard that from. I remember something about a get-along gang. It was not something that I particularly enjoyed, I don't think. But I do remember them. I don't know if it was it's definitely a kids program of some kind. But which one, I don't really remember. Does anybody remember a get-along gang? I'm sure I should be remembering it. That one over there has decided to part company with us. He didn't like it. I obviously wasn't annoying enough to persuade him to stay here and play. I'm being poisoned. Let's do that, and then do this. It's all of these poisons that they keep throwing at me. It's not good. Do that again, and then I'll heal up, and then I'll do that, and I'll put that one down, and I need to keep using this cleanse ability as well. I've got to remember to keep using that one. That's going to make a difference to us. Because these poisons here, they stack, inflicts nature damage every few seconds, and slows us down. So if I keep using the cleanse, it does actually get rid of it.
I need a target.
Not that it really matters now, because I've killed most of these. There, got 1 more here to take down. I will cleanse, and I was going to interrupt him, but that didn't work so well. Right, he's out. And I got my other 2 muck-ridden cores. That's good. We have succeeded at long last. So I will just grab that. Just heal up a little tiny bit. There's an adamantite deposit there. I'm going to leave it. There's other creatures nearby. I'm gonna ignore it completely. That is Hala right there, where you can go in. There's horde guards there at the moment. You go in and you basically kill the guards off, and you can fight to change it over to your faction. And then there's faction rewards that you can get as well. You go in there and you can trade different tokens that you get, PvP tokens. There are some tokens there that I really, really wish that I had gotten back when I was playing the game in Burning Crusade, because since then it's been really, really difficult to get them. Although you can now get them through the garrison, which means there's a couple of mounts there that it is still possible to get because you can go through the garrison and you can get them like that, which is absolutely wonderful for a mount collector, because there is a mount that I have not yet got from Hala that I have been waiting for years to be able to get, and I finally have a way of being able to do it. The quest has not turned up in my garrison yet. It's quite a rare thing to turn up. And so far it hasn't turned up for me, so I'm still waiting on that one, but it will be a great day when it does eventually turn up. I'll be able to come over here to Hala and finally collect a mount I've been waiting for nearly 10 years. And I did think about, I used to come out here and I used to get several of the tokens, and then I spent them on some other stuff. Decided not to go for them. I'll do that another day, it doesn't really matter. And then it changed, and I wasn't able to get it. And, I was bitterly disappointed with myself. But not only that, back when I started playing, you didn't have, like, the collections that you do now. The mounts were actually put in your bag, and they took up bag slots. So if you wanted an additional mount, you had to use up one of your bag slots to carry it round, or you went and stuffed it in your bank somewhere. So people generally didn't have that many mounts. It would only be, like, 1 or 2. There weren't hundreds available in the game anyway, but you still had to use up bank slots. So that was another reason I didn't worry about it. And then they changed it so that you didn't need to have these tokens any longer, and that changed things around. That changed things big time. Right, it all changed after that. I've still got to get 11 cleft hoof bulls. That is the only thing that we've still got to get. Right. Oh, hang on. What am I looking? Oh, that's underground. Rich adamantite down there. I'm going to leave that. We're going to go and we're going to turn in the ivory hooves. Oh, the ivory tusks, rather, not hooves. We'll turn in the tusks over here. That was you, Shadrach. It's ivory that I'm after, not excuses. Of course, if you'd rather, we can renegotiate your percentage of the profits. I doubt you'd be pleased with the result. He's a charmer, isn't he? Never doubted you for a second, friend. Most of these look like fine specimens, if a bit dirty and scratched up. Still, I think they're worth the value we agreed upon previously. I hope that we can continue to do business in the future. And that was that. And then you've got repeatable quests. One of them is for Shadrach. You can turn in pairs of ivory tusks. And you will be ingratiating yourself with the consortium. So you don't get anything other than consortium rep for turning in pairs of ivory tusks. So ivory tusks are still valuable on the auction house. For anybody that wants to... Those right there, you can sell them on the auction house, and people do sometimes buy them in order to grind consortium rep. But it can take a while to earn it. It can take quite a while. So we've got Cleft Hoof Mastery over here. This is the area, these two here, that I've found to be the most profitable when going after the Cleft Hooves. So that's the area that we're going to go now. There's some wolvies running along a road over there, which I don't want to get involved in. Involved with. But what we do have is a Cleft Hoof Bull over there, and another one over there. And I'm going to persuade them both to come over here and have a chat with me. Great big beasties. Look at them. Look at these great big beasties. These are very savage big beasties. Very, very big savage beasties. But I can soon take... I'll soon take them down. Well, I will if they stop interrupting me. Don't interrupt. This is why you don't want to take on lots of Cleft Hoof Bulls as well, because they interrupt. And if you get too many that are doing those kind of stuns, yeah, it's generally bad news for you. You don't want to be doing that too much. There we go. We have taken down 2 fine specimens right there. That means we've done 3. We've got to find 9 more Cleft Hoof Bulls. By the time we have finished slaughtering the wildlife of Nagrand, there isn't going to be any left. Right? Seriously, we're going to run out of valuable wildlife here in Nagrand, and there is going to be none left. So, do not go and randomly attack hundreds of these creatures, because you will end up regretting it. If you take on too many, you will get chain stunned, and it's just going to be bad news for you. Okay? Are you listening? Are you listening, Frith? Don't do it. Look at them all. Look at all of these little Cleft Hooves all lined up. Stunning me. Chain stunning me. Let's get these shields going and get an AoE on the ground. And they're doing damage as they go against me. I'm going to... There we go. There we go. We'll eat a little bit. I've got an elephant right behind me that is probably going to join the party now. There. And the Cleft Hooves are doing alright. Don't stun me. Don't stun me. Let me heal. Let me heal. Nope, he stunned me. I can use that one now. Instant heal. That instant heal has saved us so many times. That one is literally the single most important spell that we've got, I think. Out of every move and ability that we've got, it's that one right there, the Light of the Protector. I would say that is probably the single greatest heal that we've got of anything at all. So we did manage to do that. Better than I thought we would. I'll just heal up a little bit, and then we'll go on and find our next group of prey. I want 4 more Cleft Hooves. And we may have most of them here. There's one right there, who I'm going to hit with a shield. And then there's this one here, who I'm just going to hit with that one. That one over there, I'm going to taunt. Just generally annoy. And then I do have a Storm Rager that is also going to come in and join the party right here. But I think it'll be okay. In the long run, I think this is going to be okay. So let's heal up. And I got a double stun there, one on top of the other. I will do that, and there's another stun. So now I will heal again. And throw down the shield and get the AoE on the ground again. Keep going with the shield. Every time I... Lots of shields. Every time I can, use the shield. Because this shield is fantastic. The shield! This is because of our armor. Right? The armor is what does this. That armor set that we got given by Torvald is absolutely fantastic. This is what causes our shield procs so many times. It's brilliant. There we go. We've done all of them now. Patience and understanding. Sal Salabim. Where is Sal Salabim? Oh, that's the one that he wanted us to go to Shatra City to do, which we're not going to worry about. So we're going to go over this way first to the Throne of Elements, and we're going to turn in these quests down here. And that's going to be the muck diving one, and also some more of the earth elementals that he wants us to take down. And so that is this guy over here first. Gordog. Gordog eats this rock. Gordog finds usurper. Bring rock. Gordog spits out the chewed up rock, pelting you with a hail of rubble. Poison. These rocks are not Nagrand. These rocks are from poison. You destroy poison rock. You find usurper. Gordog breaks off a piece of ebon rock from his back. You are granted a piece of the fury of the earth. Take the boulder of Gordog and hurl it at the poison rock. Shatter their shells to discover the truth. Destroy the minions of the usurper and return to Gordog with the name. You find the shattered elements at the edge of the world's southwest. Right. So we have to go and shatter minions or something along those lines. Then over here we've got Elementalist.
Must not give up.
Elementalist Loap makes two fists and shakes his head in disapproval. Ogre-sized. Please do not wash yourself in the sacred waters of the throne. That is... Kung Fu Panda came out after that. After this, but it's very reminiscent of Kung Fu Panda when he takes him up to the top of the hill and he says, Panda, we do not wash our pits in the pool of sacred tears. But, yeah, that appears not to be, I don't think that's I'm pretty sure Kung Fu Panda came out after this. So anyway, please do not wash yourself in the sacred waters of the throne. Elementalist Loap holds a prepared Karakoli tablet up. You place this under your tongue and allow it ample time to dissolve. Once it has dissolved, you'll be able to breathe water as if it were air. The disturbance in the ebb and flow of the waters in the Grand has greatly agitated the water spirits of Skysong Lake. They have, in turn, begun sowing destruction throughout the waterways of the area. Watu, son of the water, has come to us in a vision and granted us permission to remedy the problem, so long as the source of the disturbance is also dealt with. We will get to the source, but first you must deal with the problems immediate to the throne. Destroy the agitated lake spirits and return to me.
Luck to you.
Do not leave any tainted muck behind. The earthen ring thanks you, Grundorn. The elements also give their thanks. Your continued efforts in cleansing our world are appreciated and noted.
You'll come back sometime. Akal Hector.
You saw them controlling the elements. The wind bent to their will. Morg is lost in thought for a moment. This is troubling, Grundorn. I must consult with the others. We thank you for your efforts, Grundorn. Perhaps you should return to your village and see if they have any other information about the Merkbloods and their nefarious goals.
See you.
See you. Right, we have a quest to do down in this lake, right down here, and we'll go and turn in the Nesingwary stuff in a bit. We're going to come over to here, and I'm going to take a swim. Take a little swim like that. And the grand cherries, there. Take that one. That gives us 5 minutes of water breathing, which is a good thing. Right, so we want to take the water spirit up there. We need to get 8 water spirits. And unfortunately, it's slow going under the water, but I may still be able to get some of these. Oops. Yeah. Taunt that one in over here as well. So I've now got 4 of these creatures right here. Get that one going there. Right, now, if I back away a little bit, like that, and then keep working on them, we got 4 of these. That's half of everything that we need already, which I would say is a pretty good start. Not such a good start if I'm going to be destroyed, but we'll try to avoid being destroyed. Try to avoid being killed. I'll put down that there. Oh, no, he's come in as well. That's actually a good thing. It's a good thing. Despite his attentions possibly causing us some issues. No, we're alright. We are okay. I need to... The problem is they are not doing what they're supposed to do, which is stay on one side of us. If you stay on one side of us, that would be a lot... There we go. Right. I've taken them all out. There's 5 of them. I have taken all 5 of them out, despite the fact that they very nearly took me out as well. That was a little bit close. I have to be a bit more careful than that. For once, I'm going to be careful.
I need more mana.
I'm going to, like, not just rush in and die. Rushing in and dying appears to be something I'm getting better and better at. And really, I don't want to be getting better at that. I want to be getting better at rushing in and not dying. You know, just for a bit of novelty, just for something different. Rushing in and not dying would be pretty good, I think. Right. You down, or sort of hit you again as well. And then is that one up there? If I could get that one. Can I reach you? Whilst keeping these 2 entertained. I think I can. Yeah, there we go. Right. Now I'll move back to these 2. Like this. We'll swim out. Look, see, it's constantly that they're moving wherever I move. Okay, stay that side. This is the difficult bit, is I'm trying to get them all on the same side as me, and then every time I move, I'm sort of forgetting about maintaining my own health, which is again, it's something that I do need to do. I need to be looking at my health. I need to be making sure that I don't die. Because otherwise, you know, one day the spirits are going to get fed up with me, constantly dying and them having to send me back, and they're just going to turn around to me and say, you know what? You know what? Just forget it. You're obviously keen to get here, so you may as well stay here. And that'll be the end of it. There will be no more. Anyway, there's those 8 done. So now we can head back over here to the elementals. And I think he's got another quest for us to do, another follow-up.
Hello, stranger.
Elementarist Loap kneels in the water and says a prayer. The earthen ring takes no pride in what was done. We do what we must to heal the land. The wretched lost ones heretofore banished to the swamps of Zangarmarsh are seeking to spread their filth to other parts of our world. I have sought the wisdom of the Furies and gained their blessing. To stop the source, we must unleash the elements upon them. I give you living fire, plucked from the fiery essence of Incineratus himself. Travel to Windy Reed Village, southeast of here, and unleash the living fire upon their huts. Let them see the fury of the elements.
Peace for you.
Okay. We are going to become Death on Swift Wings. Oh, it's all the way over by Oshugun that we got to go for the Vale one. We'll head over to Nesingwary and we'll pick up anything that we've got to do over there. And then we've got another round of quests that we want to go and collect up. Right then, chaps. Frithgar has returned.
Greetings.
Greetings. You have proven your skill once more, Paladin. Now you must go on to stalk the fiercest of the Windrocks. You are ready, Paladin. Ready to face the mother of all Windrocks, Gutripper. Honor demands that after hunting so many of her children that you give her the chance to defeat you. Seek her out among the greater Windrock far to the west. Should you survive, bring her eye to me.
Farewell.
Why would you want her eyeball? That's a little bit twisted.
Need help?
Grundorn, you did it. There's only one thing left to do then. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. It's just a scratch. Just the same, I think you'll have to fill in for me one more time. You must seek out the great Backlaw, king of the stags. Bring me one of his hooves as confirmation. Look for him leading his herd in the far west of Nagrand.
Go with honor, friend.
Harold Lane. Does not look like he's got much he doesn't look like he's got much time left. A bit concerned about Harold Lane. With all these, I'm a paladin, look! Look, I'm a pal. Dude, I've got the spell right there. Redemption! Bring a dead ally back to life. I can do this. Look. No, not me. Heal him. Purify. Ah. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. Go away. Hordy.
Hello!
Hello! Impressive! Most impressive! You got potential, kid. Now I'm gonna give you a chance to have some real fun. Banthar is the fiercest and most elusive of all the Clefthoof in Outland. She's also the hairiest. It is said that she roams with her Clefthoof herd in the spirit fields near Oshugun. You want to truly prove your hunting mastery? Bring me her horn.
Keep your feet on the ground!
Keep your feet on the ground. Right, so we've got to go and get a giant windrock, which is up there, a giant talbot, which is over there, a giant clefthoof, which is there, the horn of Banthar over there, and then we've got to go shattering the veil over there, and we've got a quest to do that is just down here. So we're going to do this one down here first, and then we will cycle round and we'll go and do all of the others. And then we head back to Nesingwary's camp, and we should be able to sort of turn everything in. So what have we got to do here? I got to burn all these huts. I've got to burn a load of huts here for this one. So if I stand up on top of here, requires the Windy Reed hut. This is the Windy Reed hut. Okay, fine. Have I got to be stood inside it to do this? We've got a scavenger right here. I don't need to worry about these too much, I don't think. Unless... do I have a quest to come up and kill some of these? I honestly don't remember if it's just this or if I get another quest from our home village, our hometown, to come up and destroy this. In fact... just wondering if I should half the Tilar. Go up route... no. No, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna run the risk. If we have to come back here for one more quest, we'll come back here for one more quest. Now, I'm also curious if I can do this from outside. It doesn't appear that we can do this from on top of the hut. Requires the Windy Reed hut. I don't think we can do it from down here either. I think we've got to go inside the hut to do it. Yeah, we do. Right. So we've actually got to be inside the hut, which means that we've got to kill the resident of each hut in order to be able to do it. It won't take very long to do that. It's just that it's a little bit longer than if we could just land on the roof and set fire to it that way. Apparently that is not something that we're allowed to do. Apparently that is considered not playing fair. We have to give them a chance. So there's one there. Go on. This living fire takes a while to catch fire. You'd think living fire would be faster than regular fire, and these huts are all dry. I thought it'd take very long at all, really. Right, let's scoot on up into here. Scoot on up into here was what I was trying to say. Take that one down. We'll put down in it a nice big AoE like that, and again, and then kablamo, and we'll hit him with the hammer again, and with the shield again.
I don't have a target.
Nice. Back up, back up, back up. Oh. Fine. I'll take down another one. Get rid of this one, and then we've got the large hut that we've got to go and destroy as well. Once I've taken these out, we've just got to go and do the large hut, and we've removed all the presents from here that we need to. Then we will have to Tilar after we've done this. And that's when I think that I do pick up another quest. Because remember, one of them said you need to go home and speak to your village, and they may tell you something. I'm wondering if that was like a subtle hint. Could well have been. Right, Drake of the West Wind. If I go this way and land on the roof, requires Windy Reed hut. I gotta be in the bottom of the hut for this. Down here. Where these two are, naturally. Right, fine, you come over here. We'll take both of these down. Oh, I was hoping to do this a bit faster than this. Never mind. It's alright. We'll very quickly take these out. These got to be taught a lesson, and then once they've been taught a lesson, that's most of the elemental stuff done. There are a couple more things that we need to do with the elemental issues, but we've done most of that. And most of Nesingwary will have been, the whole Nesingwary expedition, we will have done with most of that once we've done these next ones. These 3 targets we have now, these 3 all used to be the elites. They all 3 of these targets used to be elite targets. Right, go out there. See the little guys going out there and burning it? See? Look how happy they are. We've made them really happy. We have. We should be pleased. Let's boogie on down. Father Winter style. A great Father Winter style, I should say. And we'll run this down to run us down to Tilar. And then we can go out from here and we can head over. And we've got Banthar is the first one we'll pick up. We can also pick up Gordog's quest down there as well. And then we need to head up, get Backlaw and Gut Ripper. Interesting collection of names that they've got. We go this way. If we're going to get any more quests, it'll be from these guys out the front, out here. But no, no more quests. That's a low-level quest now. Oh no, still the same. It's not a low-level quest. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. So I need to head over this way, and I need to get to him right there, Banthar. He's the one that we're going to find first, and then once we've found him. Up on here, on his plateau, that is the final one. You remember he said right at the beginning he wanted to take out Tuskar? There she is. She is also one that is no longer elite, which is a bit of a shame. But still, it does mean that we're able to do it ourselves. And I could normally do the other 3, but Tuskar was one that I struggled with. Same with him up there. And I thought you had to take out some aged cleft hooves. I thought there was another quest you had to go and take those down. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe I got that bit wrong. But anyway, there is Banthar. We may end up getting others coming along and joining quest. But he was an elite. You had to be careful. You had to... Like right there, I've just taken out that Arcanist. He's now joined the fight. But you had to be careful where you started your fight with Banthar. Because you might have the son of... you have Durn the Hungerer come along and join in the fight. And trust me... That was not a good thing. You did not want Durn the Hungerer coming along and joining the fight halfway through, because, yeah, that was not going to happen. It was not good. And he was also, I don't think well, I certainly didn't. I'm sure there are people who did solo Durn the Hungerer, but it was not something that I ever managed to solo.
I need to get closer.
Definitely not soloable for me. Go on, Virani. Go, 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 go. Right, there he goes. He's taken down. And there is the Horn of Banthar. First one done. First epic elite done. Go on. And we head over this way. And we've now got all of these along this side near Oshugun. Ancient crashed spaceship. Absolutely awesome that we've got an ancient crashed spaceship here. I love that we've got that. I don't know why, but I do. I love that it's like part of the lore that we've got ancient crashed spaceships here. So what you need to do is you throw that at the Shattered Rumbler, and that makes a minion of Gurok. And then I can throw that again. How many of these do I get from each one, I wonder? Throw Gordog's Boulder. There's some more. Put those 2 down, and... There. Right, well, I get 4 from this one. Can't remember if they break up into smaller minions or not. I don't think they do. So if I'll get 2 from each by the look of it. It's taken out very quickly. We don't get any loot from them. It's a bit of a shame. I like loot. Loot is always good. So throw that one over there. Gordog's Boulder onto the Shattered Rumbler like that. And then I go to that one. I got to wait a few seconds in order to be able to take it down. So I will do that, and I will wait, and then I will throw. Throw the boulder, and then we'll put this down here, and we take out another 4 of these minions. It's going to be a slow process, this is. I don't like slow processes. I like being able to just gather up hundreds and slaughtering, because the actual slaughter process is pretty quick and efficient. No, there's no denying that would be a quick and efficient and easy cleanup process right there. Oh well. It is how it is. Take you, and then I got a Shattered Rumbler over there, and I can take him down, just like that. down that one, and then I got you over that side. 4 seconds. 3, 2. There's the next Shattered Rumbler. We got one right there. Throw another boulder. Right, let's get some of these minions taken down a minute. Oh, there's 3 more. And put that down on the ground. Right, while those 2 slowly beat themselves to death against my own armor. Which they do actually do. I like the fact that they beat themselves to death on my own armor. That's really cool. Throw that one over there. Right, you're becoming a nuisance. There's 14. These 2 over here make 16. Another Shattered Rumbler right there, which I can now throw a boulder at. Right, like that. And then throw that one down. And then I'm going to throw a shield over there to those 2. Bring that back. Put this down. Right. Take these out just while that... there. Right, that's good enough. And then we can head on over this way, and we've got more. Those things used to be worth a fortune. Dreaming Glory. You'd make a fortune picking those and selling them. And there was also, I think it was because they were in, I don't remember what potion it was. They were definitely in a potion that was very useful. And it may have been one of the healing potions, actually. But yeah, the Dreaming Glory. You could make a nice bit of money selling those on your house. Not so much anymore. I don't think very many... Well, I don't know. Some old herbs are still worth a fortune, and then others aren't worth anything at all. It really does depend what kind of demand there is for them in other professions. Because some professions will use, like, the old herbs. There's one where you can rename... You get a scroll of ownership, where you can rename the... That's made by inscription. Scroll of Ownership is made by inscription. It allows hunters to rename their pets. Their actual fighting hunter pets. And in order to be able to do that, though, in order to be able to use this scroll, in order to be able to make it, the people with inscription, they've got to have ink. And that ink is made from herbs which are broken down. And it's the kind of the middle tiers of all of the original Warcraft herbs. So you're looking at sungrass and I can't remember what others. It's sungrass. I think Grom's blood is in there, and there's another couple as well. But it essentially makes those herbs worth a lot of money. And there's some others as well. Some herbs are worth quite a bit of cash, and it's just a question of keeping up with which ones are going to be like that, because they're not all like that. Some of them are utterly worthless, and some of them are worth an absolute fortune, and it's absolutely fantastic. There is Mr. Torval. I wonder where he was. He's late. He's normally here by now. We missed you, Mr. Torval. We've nearly finished recording our entire episode today. Right, that is the rest of Gordog's minions all taken out. That took a while, that did. Took longer than it should have done. We're not going to be able to finish everything today, are we? We're not going to have time. We will go up and we will get the Talbot one. We'll go up and we will get that one up there as well. And we will turn 2 of them in up there, and we will turn some more in over here. We'll gather up the next quests that we've got to do, and then we'll go home. And in next episode, that is when we will finally complete everything. But we're not going to be able to do it today. I am going to leave just the Forge Camp stuff over there. I'm not going to bother with doing that little bit where we have to go off into Shattrath City. Now, where is Backlaw? One thing, Backlaw used to patrol all the way around here. I don't think he does anymore. I think he's in a set position. Or maybe he does patrol still. Yeah, he's right there. He always used to be difficult to find. He used to be extremely difficult to find in Backlaw.
It's too far away.
It was probably the most difficult one to find. The Windrock is not easy to find either. But again, it wasn't quite as bad. This guy here, you could spend ages circling around looking for him, and you still wouldn't find him. And then you'd finally find him, and someone else would go along and tag him first, and it was generally most annoying. Most frustrating. What are you immune to? He was immune to something there. I don't like it when it says immune. It always sort of worries me that I'm not going to be able to do everything that I want to do. Okay, we have taken Backlor down. Let us continue on our epic quest. We want to go up this way, and one thing that we will do, we will try to remember to go to an auction house, and we will see what pairs of ivory tusks are worth at the moment. The last one that we're looking for is the Windrock. The Greater Windrock. You have the Greater Windrocks around here, but it's not him, it's Gut Ripper that we want. And Gut Ripper... yeah, Gut Ripper was a bit of a nuisance. Maybe he was more difficult than... no, Backlor and Gut Ripper were both a jolly pain. But there's Gut Ripper. They were both a bit tiresome at times. Come here. Right, so you had to get him while you were up in the air, if you could. Or you had to get him while you were down on the ground, and that could make life even more difficult. But then once you got him, you then had to find a safe place to fight him. Because remember, he was an elite. And I think I would usually have more trouble taking this one down on his own than I did any of the others. We'll take this one down. There's Gut Ripper done. And we've also got an Elec here as well, who's going to kindly donate his tusks to our cause. We will find out if his tusks are going to be worth a vast sum of money or not. It may be. If they are, this is great. We will take them and we will sell them on the auction house. Your ivory will live on. Your memory will live on in a set of piano keys. That's what's going to happen. Your memory will live on in a glorious set of piano keys. There. That is all of those bits done. And now we need to... actually, I want to go this way, and I just want to uncover that bit so that we uncover the rest of this zone. I think is uncovered by going here. Zanger Ridge, there we go. Got all of that bit. Now we'll run back over to the Throne of Elements very quickly, and we'll turn that in, and then we'll go down and we'll turn that in, and then we will half back home. We'll really just half back home now. We're not going to worry about those down there, the circle. There's a whole load of XP that we don't actually need. So we won't concern ourselves with it. And we will go over this way. Gordog, Fury of the Earth. We have slain a whole load of his minions. Not his minions, the other minions. Gurok. Gurok betrayed the elements. Gurok must be summoned. You summon Gurok and you destroy. You must go to Wormhole Hill to the northwest. Find where Ogre worships Gurok. You put Ogre Skull from Wormhole Ogres on Gurok's earthen brand. Only then Gurok come. 7 skulls. If you live, bring Gurdog back. Gurok earthen head. Gurdog crush head. Gurdog bites down hard, shaking the earth beneath your feet. So there's another quest that we got to go and do, and we got this one over here.
What?
Your efforts have stifled the spread of pollution, but other troubles have surfaced. Watu Sun was able to shed the stink of corruption, but in doing so created a twisted spirit essence. A spirit essence composed of the vilest corruption found amongst the elements. Your finest polluted spirit of the swamp, southwest of here, hidden in the depths of Lake Sunspring. Find and destroy the polluted essence of Watu Sun and any corrupt offspring that it may have created.
So long.
Got to slay Lake Surgers and Watu Sun's polluted essence. Back over here in Sunspring Lake, we've also got to go to Wormhole Hill up here, right at the top, and get the skulls and do the Gurok, the usurper thing up there. And then we're also going to want to head over to these 3 guys and turn in this quest a minute. There's his tent. We go and see him a minute. So we got Harold Lane, who was really not very good last time we spoke to him. He was really not good.
King's honor, friend.
Harold looks up at you weakly, but manages a smile. You have the hoof. Wow, you did it! That's really Backlor's hoof. I'm starting to feel much better, it would seem. Here, let me give you something in celebration of your proven hunting prowess.
Be careful.
You, sir, are a fraud and a charlatan. I was worried about you. A charlatan lies here. A fraud and a charlatan. Let's have a look at him. Fraud. Look. Right there. Fraud and charlatan. I'm disgusted with the fraud and the charlatan. Anyway. Egypt is
Well
nice.
met.
Have you faced Gutripper yet? Her eye looks as if it is still alive. Do you think she can still see into your soul? Grundorn, you can now count yourself as one of the elite safari hunters, and you are another step closer to stalking the ultimate prey of this land, Tusker. You've earned the right to have this. May it serve you well.
Be careful.
It's actually a downgrade from what we've got. That one right there is a downgrade as well, which I don't want. That one, downgrade, so we're not going to take. Right, so far, we haven't upgraded with anything. Let's see what Nesingwary has got.
Well met.
Well met. A warm fire and a woman at your side for idle chit-chat is something you can get at home. Here, we hunt big game or die trying. You did it. You took down Banthar. I never had a doubt, Grundorn. Here, I think you've more than earned this. That's actually a little bit... We lose all the dodge, though.
Safe travels.
Look out, Fitz! They're coming right for us. Why are they... I'm guessing they're getting fed up with him. He has killed rather a lot of them. Harold? Get up. Seriously, Harold, you need to get up off your lazy backside, because, quite frankly, I'm not buying it anymore.
What can I do for you?
The queen of all that dwell in the Grand is known as Tusker. She's a giant elk the likes of which you won't see anywhere else. You're right to be fearful of that name. Backlaw, Gutripper, and Banthar are nothing when compared to her. It is said that she can be found on a huge bluff far to the southwest, overlooking Oshu Gun. Bring me her massive heart if you dare. Do you want to leave a letter with me so that I can have it delivered to your next of kin? Any likely event that you don't return?
See you soon.
Don't like your attitude, Sunshine, and it's the sheer sort of scale of the Elec, Tusker, just the sheer sort of, I don't know. I'm hoping that you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. It's just the sheer size of her, the sheer overwhelming kind of achievement that should be done by taking her down. You know, he's offering to send a last letter to your loved ones. And that's why I'm disappointed that she's no longer an elite, and is actually fairly easy to take down. It takes away from that, I think. It does spoil the quest chain a little bit. But anyway, we will do that next time. We've got Gurok's Earthen Head, we've got Watu's Son to slay, and we've got to get the Heart of Tusker. And then that's pretty much us done here in Outland. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guardians. Goodbye, and see you later.